Good evening! Welcome back, all of my petits papillons. This is the Corundum Cat, once again picking up with our fully voiced long play of Shadow Hearts 2, Shadow Hearts Covenant. We are here on episode 17, broadcasting to you from deep inside the heart of the Immortal Mountain. That's Mount Fuji if you are American and fat. And when we last left off, we had once again beat up Geran, the floating mystic with the pillow. I think he's just dead now. I don't believe he reappears in the narrative. And we did not get his pillow, which is a great shame for all of us. We visited Kurando in his quaint little mountain town of Inugami Village, met our Aunt Saki, Hyuga's, our father's dear sister. Aunt Saki's a powerful Miko. She was briefly possessed by Astaroth from attempting to scry on him as he is taking a little bath in the magma-filled ley lines at the heart of Mount Fuji. Kurando and his creepy team of resurrected bodies and his girlfriend are here ahead of us trying to, I assume, solve that problem. But I don't think they're going to do it. I think they're going to screw it up. So we are here to bat cleanup before they make the mountain explode and destroy the entirety of the Japanese home islands, which was put forward as a possibility. Geomancy, not even once. Necromancy, kind of cool actually. Not a lot happened off screen, though. I did take a minute to visit the graveyard for Yuri. And do a couple more of the fusion unlock fights where it's just him fighting, a spirit to get one of his top level forms again. And we picked up Libertis, the high level wind, which is this awesome kind of rainbow dragon bird, which is, I don't know that it's a great design for Yuri, but it is a pretty cool design in itself. And it has Arc Gale, so another source of haste for the party, which I love. And then also the Maserati. I'm sure it's Miserati. I'm saying Maserati. The high-level light fusion. Not really that visually distinct, just with a fancier hat than the lower-level version. But if we need to resurrect people or do a 17-hit anti-ground piercing combo, then Yuri is now our man for that. Anyway, that is the catch-up, and let's make with the mustard. No, that doesn't work. I don't know why I said that. Not the strangest thing I'm going to say tonight. But yeah, so let's get into this dungeon. Let's see how bad it is. We got some stuff with, glowy crystals. How could we not? Yeah, left or right. Always start with right. Pretty sure that directly contradicts previous sessions. Won't be the first time, nor the last. But it led us to treasure. And a boss fight. No, just a regular fight. We briefly explored this last time, but I'm be honest, I was a little drunk, and I forgot what the monsters were. Oh, the Scorpulus, that's right. Oh, and Samurai Ghoul. Okay, yeah, how could I forget? And Joachim has once again turned into a bat, because he's not taking this war as seriously as the rest of us. Hits hard though, so I guess he's got that going for him. Soul Comet putting in work as ever. What you got, Scorpion? That's a reasonable answer to what we've done so far. Deadly poison. It's worse than regular poison. Let's see how bad. But first, let's turn. Let's see if Yuri as a Maserati will go 185. Pulse. Okay, that's vanishingly little damage, but I appreciate the sheer number of hits that it will add to a combo. Karen, as ever, will bat cleanup.
You can't beat us that easily.
Also, that deadly poison is effective. That's like 200 almost. Lives, you know, it's what it says on the label, and I have to respect that. Geppetto, I think, has our basic. Yeah, that's fine. That's good enough. Okay, dead end, but treasure. Honestly, I'm okay with that. It means fewer caves to wander through. And I don't think this did anything. What's this glowing thing? Some kind of altar? Yeah, okay. A call to expert, ladies and gentlemen. What's this obvious shrine of some kind of altar? And what was Yuri's other? Was Libertas. Bird. Okay, which, alright, it looks cool. I can't, you know, yeah, it looks pretty cool. Also, I don't know that I'll ever use this ability, but the unique ability of Gathering, which sucks all of the enemies on the field into one space, probably never actually worth the cast, but still cool. Like a fun idea. That's effective. Okay. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Did they both survive? They are both still alive. Barely. We're gonna straight up bully this scorpion. Flawless victory. Okay, the A team is kind of coming together. This game is not like super easy in the back half, but it, you know, some of the bosses get very impressive, but the party really gets loaded for bear. So that's both ways in a dead end. Let's see if that red crystal used at this shrine does anything. Look, there's a round depression here. Do you think we should try putting this crystal in it? Put the crystal in here? Yeah, Metal Gear, Yuri. Yikes! What the hell happened? You were teleported, dingus? Come on, this isn't your first dungeon. We got transported!
I guess that must have been a warping device.
A warping device, huh? I never imagined there'd be a device like that inside the Immortal Mountain. Well, anyway, whatever. Let's keep going. I appreciate that our hardened adventurers can still be, like, wide-eyed mystified by the conventions of the genre in which they exist. Okay. All right, another teleporter, and the prompt of we don't have crystals, we need crystals. We have a fever, and the only cure is teleportation crystals inside of Mount Fuji. I'd also accept cowbell. Oh, this is a teleporter dungeon. That's the gimmick, isn't it? We just have to blind use teleporters and hope they go in the right places. Well, again, it wouldn't be the first time. That Liberties with the Storm opener worked really, really well. And they're all gathered up, so let's try that again. I like that. I like hitting all 4 of them. No regrets, Mr. Freeman. The numbers. Chaos our money. Give us that bonus 6,500 experience points. Woof. I mean, yeah, okay, it's 30,000 between level ups anymore, but still, that is a chunk and a half. Very happy with that. Okay. Yep. That's the gimmick. We have a crystal. We have 2 possible teleporters. There's this one and the one further in. And I do. I wonder if we'll eventually have to go back to the beginning and get the red crystal again. That's usually how this stuff goes. Alright. We'll try the second one first, on general principle. Insert a blue crystal. Well, it's a new area. I like that. Is this... What's it? Hey, Ring Soul, my dude! Alright. I don't hate this chamber. Wow, this is back-to-back. We just got him last session. I'm the Ring Soul, the will of the Judgment Ring, the administrator of all fate. And his beautiful wife, Tranquility, and his kids. Well, you're doing a good job. Hasn't your image changed somehow? I can see it. I can see your future. This I entrust to you. He became more of a surfer over the weeks. What can I say? Sure, thanks. Maybe I was too nervous or something, but my performance was far too stilted before. Now it's really flowing. I feel that, Ring Soul. It took me a couple sessions to get into the swing of things. Flowing? It just sounds a little short to me now. And what about all that stuff you used to say afterwards? Yeah, about, watching if we were truly the one to command destiny. Of course, I nearly forgot. Guess I got a little too relaxed. Here goes. I will appear to you again to bestow upon you more power. But beware, I am always watching to see if you are truly the one to command destiny. Yeah, sure thing. Okay, see you then. Wait, next time, why don't you try impersonating your wife or something? I want to see what she's like. Dude, Yuri! Yo, no. Okay. You're not... This is a professional relationship. I don't go up to, one of my coworkers, much less one of the contractors at my office, and be like, hey, can you do an impression of your wife? I want to know what she's like. No, you don't do that. I don't care if it's 1915. That was out of bounds then. Huh? Impersonate my wife? When I'm being the Ring Soul? Yeah, you can do it, right? You're an actor, aren't you? Well, I wouldn't exactly say an actor. I mean, I've always been the Ring Soul, but I guess I might be able to. You can, I'm sure of it. This is gonna be great. Yeah. Okay then. Yeah, I'll start practicing. See ya. Bye. Yeah. Oh yeah. No. Yeah. Cool. Yuri. Huh. Yeah. Okay. Yuri, you're kind of an actor. You wear a lot of hats. You change your form a lot. You do an impression of your dead girlfriend, Alice Elliott. You remember Alice? There's a story about Alice. Got me so mad I brought up the party change. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm happy to have the attack boost. It's just, Yuri, out of bounds, my dude. Okay, I like the Blooming Phoenix, the little jump things. Lava! Oh, it's hideous! Okay, so Lava Lump sounds like it should be cute, but it's like a trapped, writhing soul made out of lava rock in a slug monster. That's so good. Oh man. I mean, no, it's gross and weird, and I hate it, but it's great, and I love it. That makes sense, right? That scans. I like it. So it looks like we can probably get 3 of them with an AoE attack on the right-hand side of the field here. And yeah, what can I say? Inferno and Fidus are no longer in the rotation. It's Libertace all day, all night. Yep. Good enough. And in the meantime, may I also rep Liberté, Equalité, Fraternité, if you know your French. No, we hit the Samurai Ghoul slightly too hard and knocked him out of alignment. But that's okay. I'll take 2. A lot of damage. Oh, Joaquin, you decided to join us again? Yeah? No, you don't want to be a bat anymore, my guy? I can't believe other people died for this war. Okay, so the Phoenix is flying, right? It has wings. Obviously, that means it's aerodynamic. And if it's aerodynamic, that means it can be subject to a Grand Slam. Come on! What? I love science! Man, we out here myth-busting these baddies. Okay. Yuri's low in MP, but he's got another fight in him before we have to recharge. We need more of them crystals. This looks like a... is it just a loop-de-loop? Okay, there's another teleporter, but we need another crystal. Oh, this is, okay, so unless I've missed anything, we're gonna have to backtrack from here, go back through the blue transporter, pick up the blue crystal, try it on the other platform, see if we can find another crystal, then come back to this one to hopefully get whatever next other color. I'm wise to their ways. Anyway, welcome to the dungeon, kids. The answer, as ever, Soul Comet. Except when the answer is Dog Laser. Big sword he's got there. I will dogpile him.
Well, that's that, I guess.
I will say, with the amount of cash they're dropping, we are going to be filthy rich by the time we get out of Mount Fuji. The Majumel boys are going to have a heart attack when they see what I'm buying. 99 tenths. Ooh, that's a nice tight grouping. You fellas sure you want to do that? Yeah, I can work with that. Okay. In fact, let's let Karen go first, because I think she might be able to wipe out, like, most of them just on her own. Sure enough. Oh, this is gross overkill. It looks like it had about 10 health left. Oh well. We're racking up ring perfect victories, and I like that. Okay, so we have to see if we can take the crystal out of this. Okay, we can. That was going to be complicated otherwise. Alright. So, yep, we're going to put it in here. We're going to see if this takes us to somewhere where we can get another crystal. If not, we're going to have to backtrack through the red gate, use the blue there, and see where that takes us. Is this the roundabout I was just in? I don't think so. No. Alright, you know, they're just making fun of me. I'm a little bit angry about that. I got their crystal right here. It's me and Steven Universe gonna wreck this place. Turn it inside out. Bury them. So upset about that crystal. I'm missing on the ring. Give me a knight for that, I think. A Grand Slam will make me feel better. Even if it doesn't work. Yeah, I feel better. It's still funny every time it happens.
I didn't expect much anyway.
There better be a crystal here. Okay, that's yellow. Okay. So, both this chamber and the one we just came from have a additional teleporter. I suppose let's just try yellow here and see where it takes us. I have a feeling we'll have to backtrack again, but I have a feeling it's going to be the case regardless. And what do we got for enemies here? Okay, you know what? Because I'm curious, because I've never done it before, and I'll never do it again, I am going to try this whole gather all the enemies in one place ability. I really do want to see how that works. Okay, this has potential.
Don't mess my clothes up.
Okay. You know, chat, I'm willing to admit when I've been hasty. Perhaps the big bird is Yuri's most powerful fusion, and that is the most hideously potent utility ability I've seen in maybe any JRPG. That's nightmarishly effective. So cool. Look forward to more of that. And okay, so Yuri has been burning the candle at both ends. And Joaquim is only injured because he was previously a bat. Let's get Geppetto to fix that. And let's see where Yellow Crystal takes us. We're going to chart this place out by hook and by crook. So anyway, it's dungeon hours. And I guess I have a close enough feeling for the nonsense that they're going to be subjecting us to navigate Mount Fuji here. Is it wrong to do trivia in the dungeon? It better not be, or else I'm in a load of trouble for this series. I was wondering just like what I should cover tonight, because we have sort of plumbed to the depths of Japanese militarism and the. I didn't want to get too terribly into the weeds, like dates and everything for, the Japanese involvement in the First World War, because it would end up being just very, like, me having to just, like, write down lists of numbers and recite things. I'm not your history textbook. I try to be cooler than that, or at least weirder than that. And then it occurred to me that in the last session, in addition to all those other shenanigans, we did reunite with Lenny Sr., our very own mystic, scholar, seeker of truth, and eternal love child, his words, not mine, Roger Bacon, who, despite being a curious incarnation of a real person, as Shadowhearts imagines him, is a real person. So we are finally getting around to having some classroom hours about the actual Roger Bacon. And as it turns out, I have inadvertently provided some misinformation about Mr. Bacon in previous sessions, stating him as like a 1500s alchemist. Oh, I'm talking too much. That is not true. That is way too recent. Roger Bacon, English occultist, alchemist, polymath, and theologian, was born sometime around 1215 to 1220 and lived till about 1290. So when I cited him as being in the 1500s, that was 300 years out of date. He is much older than that. And I guess he had plenty of time to master fusion power, frankly. I should actually pay attention to the ring here for a moment. There's a lot of bass on those hits. Wow. Okay. But anyway, don't assume in any capacity on any topic that I am a substitute for rigorous first-hand research. I didn't know a lot about Roger Bacon. I didn't even know within a 250-year band of when he actually lived. I knew he was a real person. I knew he was an alchemist. Those things are true. He's a fascinating dude. For one, he was not 3 feet tall. I don't know why they're doing that gimmick. Ooh, a Hades fan. I mean, I'll equip a new weapon for Lucia. Not that Lucia will ever see combat. But this seems like it is a dead end. I'm fine with that. This was just to pick up that weapon. We'll go back. We'll try the other tunnel, which also had an additional teleporter. We're gonna do the Wombo combo again. We're gonna go with Libertas. We're gonna gather him up, and Karen's gonna knock him down. Bowling for phoenixes. Hey, yo, all the enemies. You like Wagner?
Keep your eyes where they belong.
Yo, Scotty, set him up to be killed instantly. That is shockingly effective. Oh my goodness. Wow. Okay, yeah, Yuri, you don't have to fight anybody anymore. You just teleport people, and the rest of the party will do their bloody business. Okay, recover the yellow crystal. Let's try the... Let's go back through the blue relay. We will then move the blue back to where it was previously and try the other tunnel. I feel like there's a save point here. Am I misremembering that? No, yeah, no, it's right there. Tents. Tents for days. Tents because we are burning through our MP quite reliably. But yeah, anyway, so I was disjointedly talking about the actual Roger Bacon. All that stuff is true, and bear in mind, like, he lives at a time where he is a scientist. No joke. The terminology does not exist. Oh wait, should I put the... Oh, now here's the question. What happens if I use the yellow crystal here? Okay, you know what? No, we're going with the original plan. We're going to do blue, and then we're going to do yellow at the next relay. And we'll try differently if this doesn't get us to a boss fight. But in his own time, it's fascinating that like Bacon gets kind of just like lost in the shuffle. I think is the best way that I can describe it when it comes to historical, like early scientists, the natural philosophers, the alchemists, that will lay the groundwork for what becomes modern science and the Enlightenment. And this is pre-Renaissance, right? Because he's working into like 1250 AD. And as much as the Renaissance ever happened, I dispute that it ever did. It happened after that. But yeah, no. So Bacon's big thing, and I was just finding this out doing research for this episode, was a belief in a study of the natural world. Through the lens of the, at the time, radical belief of empiricism. And for those of you who know, you know why I'm grinning from ear to ear reporting this. For those of you who don't know, empiricism is the scientific philosophy that knowledge is not true unless it can be observed and measured. You can see it with your own eyes. You can touch it. You can feel it. You can smell it. You can interact with it. Most importantly, your findings, your observations can be replicated. You can point out, oh, I observed these results from these inputs, and someone else can do the same thing to check your work. Empiricism is the basis of what we now call the scientific method. And, like, all modern understanding of the natural world, and Bacon was doing that in, like, 1240, 1250 AD. Kudos. He just got swallowed up in the sauce. Going along with that, of course, at the time, no one got to be, like, just a scientist. You also had to be a philosopher and a theologian. He was, because this was not really a time where it was socially safe, common, acceptable, or even understandable to view the world through a purely secular lens. You were going to be raised in religion. At the time for Roger Bacon's work, oh, this looks like progress. Oh, now we're in a terrible sulfur chamber. I like that. But he is a correspondent of Pope Clement in the 1240s. I think that's the first Clement. There's like 7 of the sons of bitches throughout history. I don't know my popes terribly well. But Bacon publishes one of his more famous works as the the Opus Magus, which is not a book of magic, despite the name. It is a sort of like he is taking the works of Aristotle, which he is raised with, and the semi-mythical the writings and experimental theorems associated with Asclepios, who was a real person but is already mythical by the time Bacon is working and writing. And all of this, along with his ideas of empiricism and an understanding of the observable universe, and he is trying to make it jive with Catholicism. Because if you are if you're going to be a published author in 1250, you kind of have to take into account that the church is going to ask very pointed questions about your conclusions. And that is what Opus Magus is, which is like Bacon's biggest written work. That's what it is. He submits it to the Vatican, and it is basically him saying like, "Hey, yo, we can make all this jive from Aristotle to current to the work I'm doing. None of this is heresy. None of this is inexplicable. This is all super good. We're all good Catholic boys here." This is how you can reconcile a scientific, observable universe with the theology and the orthodoxy of the Catholic Church at that time. And I reiterate, this is the 1240. This man is so far ahead of his time, it is staggering. Clement at the time likes this, becomes kind of like not quite a patron, but certainly like he provides political cover for Bacon. He's like, yeah, no, this all jives. We want more ways to square modern learnings with the things we're preaching anyway. Go figure, the Vatican's all about that. Clement is totally cool with this. And says, yeah, hey, Bacon, keep doing your thing. You got our go-ahead. Ain't no heresy here, no sir. Probably being the only cool Pope, Clement. Some of the others have kind of sucked. Ask Henry VIII. And so that Pope is totally cool with the work that Bacon is doing. All subsequent popes, all of Clement's immediate successors, are decidedly less cool with the idea of empiricism and what we would now call just science. And Bacon is going to... I believe he spends a little time under house arrest. He has to sort of publicly join the Franciscan Order of the Friars to, like, effectively lay low when future, you know, pontiffs of the Vatican are not quite so cool with the conclusions he's drawn, which is a shame. But, like, the problem with Roger Bacon, as attempting to, like, be a student of him in a historical sense in modernity here, is that he lived 800 years ago, give or take. History, which exists, has largely become mythology as regards Mr. Bacon. For example, one of the things you will see associated with him in any, not just modern Accords, but like contemporary Accords, like the generation after him, associated Roger Bacon with being one of the rare few alchemists who was able to create a brazen head or a brazen face. The name differs a little bit. And what that is, if you're not into, you know, early occultism, it's early cyberpunk. It is basically a brazen face. A brazen head is exactly what it sounds like. It is a bronze statue head with a face and a mouth that is built into like an alchemical fire in a little chemistry set, and it conjures demons into it. And you can ask it yes or no questions to which it will infallibly respond. Which is, I think we can agree, badass, totally cool. It's Grok in the 1200s AD, and powered by demons. And again, this is a time when demonology is not actually frowned upon. Consider our previous lessons about King Solomon and his whole deal of, heck yeah, I used demons to build my temple. I had demons lying around. What else was I going to do with them? But no matter how cool that is, and it is cool, it does mean that any of the any chronicles about Roger Bacon as a person and as a scientist, you do have to filter through a certain amount of nonsense. Yes, yes, TJ, thank you. The actual Magic 8-Ball. Yeah, it's a real thing, and it has existed forever. I love it. Don't get me wrong. But when biography texts on actual occultists and theologian Roger Bacon point out that, yeah, obviously he had a talking demon head that he asked questions. You have to understand this, like, oh, I'm not sure how many other things we can consider to be true from these sources, because they're taking talking demon head at face value. Anyway, eat this, Ultimate Buster. And I bring that up specifically as the preface because one of the, in addition to having apparently a talking bronze demon-powered magic head, again, great name for a band, one of the other supposed achievements and fabrications of Roger Bacon and the Alchemist is a accurate orrery, one of those like mechanical. I forget the name for them, but the heavenly spheres of the solar system, accurately laid out. It starts with an A, whatever. But anyway, it's like it's a workshop or area. And this is fascinating to me, again, conceptually, because Bacon was dead by 1290 AD. Our boy Copernicus, you know, Nicholas Copernicus, the fella most credited with pointing out that, hey, the sun is at the center of the solar system. The rest of us are just caught in its terrible grip, falling forever, slowly towards our inexorable immolation. Copernicus is in the 1500s. Bacon is 300 years, give or take, before Copernicus, and supposedly has an accurate physical representation of the solar system. And I would be trumpeting that and shouting it from the rooftops and saying this is the most awesome dude that I knew very little about. Except, those are the same biographical sources which say that he had a talking demon head made out of bronze that answered his questions. So, again, I'm not sure that's accurate. I hope it is. But yeah, our boy Roger would have been, like, absolute best friends with Sir Isaac Newton. They actually amusingly cover some of the same fields. Optics, specifically, being one of Bacon's early works. Realizing that the human eyeball is just a lens, and if you distort it and apply pressure to it, or whatever, you can change how that lens focuses observant light, and therefore how you perceive the visible world. This ties into his belief in empiricism. Newton will do those same experiments 400 years later with his own eyeballs, because Newton is a mad son of a bitch at the best of times. But yeah, for the life of me, I really don't know why Roger Bacon gets swallowed up by history as much as he has. He just does not make the impact that Thomas Aquinas or other contemporaries around that period do. Not sure why. He would have jump-started science by several centuries if his theories had been taken seriously and caught on in his own time. Because he is a post-Enlightenment scientist, just 400 years ahead of his time. So, I'm not saying that he made an immortality serum off of the writings of King Solomon, lived throughout all of European history, and built a fusion-powered jet in the early 1900s. You didn't hear that from me. But I'm not saying they're wrong. Anyway, Kato and the others were here. How can you tell? I wonder where they all went. I mean, no, I know that because I watched the cutscene, Yuri. How do you know that? Oh, good. The lava is still doing the whole, Moses thing. Oh, it looks like they went this way. Now, okay. Alright. I agree. This looks slightly suspicious. As far as forward progress goes. We're gonna get this treasure chest first. They can't fool me. They can't hide it. I want it. What they got is what I need. And all I do is dirty deeds. I guess this is probably the boss fight. I feel like we just used a tent. Everybody looks like they're good. Man. Someone was a little unmagic. We'll top that off. Hall of Flame. Hang on. Is the game making bad puns? It's listing our progress as Hall of Flame. No, I'm sorry. I'm here to make bad puns, game. That's not, you stay in your lane. You provide a narrative, I'll provide commentary. I'm so angry, I don't even know where to look. It's been a night for that, hasn't it? Oh, last note on Roger Bacon before I get too terribly distracted. I did actually have to check the notes while I was at a save point. Never mind, cutscene. Hey, Nicolai, how you doing? You in a crystal? You one of the crystal gems? You always save the day?
Kato! Yuri, so you have finally arrived.
How you doing? You okay?
You tell me, how do I look?
I hate that I'm on Kato's side here.
You're a tough cookie, all right.
You're too late.
Nicolai!
That's no longer the Nicolai that you knew.
We hated him before he was possessed. I don't know what to tell you.
So, did you miss us?
Very soon now, the destruction of this world will begin.
Destruction?
Yes, that's right. Destruction. The malice released in the world will soon destroy it.
What are you going to do?
Waste him.
Be careful. His claws are poisoned with malice. There's no antidote for that.
One scratch, and that's it. I got it.
It cannot be avoided. My soul has been revived. The age of mankind is coming to an end. Joy, sadness, desire, all of it is finished now. I will usher in a glorious new future.
Before you do, can I ask a favor?
What do you wish, human?
I wish you'd shove it. You know where.
Okay, firstly, our boy is a cut-rate Kefka. You know, joy, love, hope, why do these things exist? What do they mean? No. You suck. I like we got our funky boss music again. We got that groove. I like that a lot. Okay. So, our usual lineup for boss fights. We're gonna buff the heck out of ourselves. We got Grand Papillon for the boss. I always like it when that happens. I didn't even scum for it this time. That just happened. So let's start with some Arc Rage. Then we'll get some Arc Gale. And then we're gonna get some damage! We're gonna make some money! You know, actually, since I bothered to level up Big Bird, Yuri, we don't have to delay to do Gale. He can do it for us. And actually, you know, be a likable party member for a change. Actually contribute to the buffing and maintenance of ass-kicking adventurers. I don't think we have And we could do like shield and stuff, but I like to live dangerously. I think Karen is already in a combo with. I'm not sure. We'll be extra certain. We'll put her in a combo with Grand Papillon, Defender of Truth. Anyway, Deathtron Hammer. Also, let's have a look at. Oh, he's so gribbly. Like all Lotus levitating, but he's all bits and stuff. Neo Astaroth, not cool, dude. We'll see if he can take a 5-time champion. Everybody using Bright Crest on us. It's like the 4th time. Which, I mean, is not to suggest that it isn't effective. Okay. Let's switch to Fidus so we can get Inferno going. And we are going to combo with Grand Papillon. Blanca is going to Archeal. I don't know why that's... Oh, that's right. That's not the... Okay, never mind. That is not Arc Cure, which Karen has. That's fine. We'll put most of the health back into... Well, we'll put all the health back into Joaquin. Sorry, Grand Papillon. And we will combo with Karen, also to Grand Papillon. We gonna get some hits going? Hey, Nicolai has your health plan. Apparently it's great. Meteor burst? I don't like that. Don't do that. Dude, she dumped you. Get over it. She's just not into you. I mean, I think I'm a bit cheesy, but I think just a mega combo with Deathtron Hammer works pretty well. But yeah, so like I was saying, Roger Bacon, one of his published pursuits in alchemy one of the things he's most interested in is, and you'll understand why I bring this up in the context of Shadow Hearts. He is in his belief of observing the natural world to understand the underlying mechanics of it, to try and figure out the divinely ordained rules that shape reality. He is questing for something which he calls the sapientes, or the sapienta, and that is the divine knowledge from the Latin, and it is basically the Godhead, like the concept of the Abrahamic God as being omnipotent. That omnipotence is sapienta, and knows everything, perceives everything, understands everything on a mechanical level. Bacon believes in his own studies that is transmittable knowledge, that is understandable knowledge, that is obtainable by humanity, and can be gleaned from a material observation understanding of the physical world around us. There's a reason some of the later popes think he's a mite bit heretical. Again, that is just rad as hell. Sapientes Gladio, the divine wisdom of the blade, as our evil cult buddies here, do kind of tie into that. They just came up with a very simple answer, shall we say, for what is the source of all knowledge. Here's a hint: it's a sword. And we're gonna switch back to Libertace, because I saw Gale wearing off of Karen and some of her other characters, so we're gonna refresh that. And I mean, what the heck? Let's top up Arc Rage as well. No reason not to. He has got it in for Karen. Wow. This is some incel stuff going on here. I don't like that at all. I mean, we're kicking his ass anyway. Still. Anyway, Nicolai, you still want to be a supervillain? Oh, that's cheeky. Now, it's filthy rich for the amount of healing that I've been doing, reliably throughout the game, for me to even possibly complain about the enemy doing the same, but I'm going to. Yo, glad you got your health back. Anyway, Deathtron hammer. Aw, we don't get to use the fourth. That's a shame. That would have put us at like 55 hit combo. Oh well. Job done. This was a good fight to have Grand Papillon. Oh, and we got the Astaroth crest. Appropriate for beating up Astaroth. I like that. I like seeing that on everybody. Okay, okay, okay.
Karen.
Nicolai.
Shoot him.
Don't think you can escape the curse of the mistletoe. Thanks to you, all my plans have been ruined. I thought you forgot that. No. And now, you'll die for it.
Y'all have guns and swords,
You'll
right?
die instead.
You son of a...
Okay, Kato just straight crushed the dude's face with one hand.
Master.
Oh. Oh, God.
Are you hurt?
I'm fine.
I'm so glad.
Oh, God.
I mean, I know they're trying for pathos and this, like, you know, oh, what a beautiful heroic sacrifice and all that, but, like, dude, don't resurrect your girlfriend. It's creepy and wrong and never ends well. I don't know how much of a body of work you need to understand this. Alright, how screwed is my soul now? What do we got?
Yuri.
Alice? Hey, Alice! Are you in there?
Yuri.
I've got to get in there. Huh? It won't open. Why won't it open? I've got to get in. What the hell is this? Why?
Is that the door? I mean, just if that was the restaurant, you just walk right in. It's around the back, just a half a mile from the railroad track. You can get anything you want at Alice's restaurant. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Bite me.
Ah, he's fine.
He's awake.
Bite me?
What's that?
He said it.
Yuri.
Yo, we carted his unconscious body all the way back from Mount
The photo
Fuji.
of Sukune. Hey! Stay still!
Don't try to get up.
They're right. You've been out for 3 days. You've got to take it easy.
3 days.
That is a damn coma.
Is he dead?
No. But we were the only ones who got out of there.
I see.
He said that if you lived, you should come to the foreigner's cemetery.
Foreigner's Cemetery in Yokohama?
Racist?
I got it.
I mean, just because we half Russian, I don't... Rude. Yuri, you're awake. Good. All our prayers were heard. Hi, Aunt Saki. You still super hot? Looks like I caused you all a lot of worry, but I'm fine now. Don't brush it off like that. Understand how poor Karen's been feeling, nursing you night and day without sleep. Dude, night and day you left me lying on stone. Come on. You really did that? Yeah, well, you know. Karen, you're too good for him. Darling, he ain't worth it. Yuri! Yes? And everybody else, too. Listen to me. With Astaroth's death, the threat of natural disaster is gone. Well, it's natural, again. Like, it's a... We live on a geologically active planet. We can't help that. But, you know, unnatural disaster is gone. But an even greater crisis, a profound sorrow threatens to darken the sky. A feeling of empty destruction. Is it him? I hear the screams of a heart stifled by sorrow and anger. Anguish that no one can heal. Very helpful, Aunt Saki. Thank you. I know that feeling. Are you going to put an end to it? For a friend, yes. And he's a good friend of mine. Very well. Go then. Go to your destiny. You talk with creepy priestesses, everything is like, you know, magic and destiny and stuff. Hi, Auntie, how we doing? Be careful. Great advice. Best we could hope for in this situation. Kurando, can we visit your little ta ha 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 ha? We'll be there after we beat up the levitating Kla ha 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 ha. Did your mom get back from her sacred pool? 'Cause Lucia's tarot motif has got me acting a fool. Hoo, 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 hoo. And I know it's a little weird, she's Aunt Saki. But what happens in Katsuragi stays in Katsuragi. Woo! Karando's mom has got it going on. She's 12 foot tall when possessed by demons. Karen, I'm sorry, maybe if we had disc 3. But Hugo's boy be gone. I'm in love with Karando's mom. Ooh, a Poseidon fan. Oh wait, no, that's not an upgrade. Okay, so I guess being called out on not being around these parts, we are headed to the Foreigners' Cemetery, racist, to, I suppose, meet with Kato? Be postured at? Get like ominous threats? I don't know, man. Also, let's not let it be misunderstood. Yuri is, excuse me, not Yuri. Nicolai is dead. His head was crushed by Kato's giant bare hands. Man is built like an ape and has no remorse. But I do want to point out, while we're all like, oh, poor Nicolai, so tragic, he was possessed. He is in the Shadow Hearts continuity directly responsible for making World War I worse than it had to be by releasing all of the malice that was locked in a point of tower. So, like, bye. Sorry, but I want to go alone. Can y'all wait here for me? All right, we'll wait for you at the Yokohama Inn. Yes, where they serve white women, creepy old men, and wild dogs.
So you're alive, huh?
You too.
And Oka? I'm sorry.
It's the second time I've lost her. Love lasts for such a short time, but misery goes on and on. Now my path is an empty one. I've no love left, no dreams.
Kato.
Kamiyashiki, Inazabu, That's where you'll find Minister Ishimura. Now no one will get in your way. You should go and talk to him.
I'm just asking you to
And
talk to him.
What will you do?
Oh, hey.
The emigre manuscript.
Thanks for that.
Yes. I give it back to you.
Hey, wait.
Don't you want to see Alice again? If you follow the instructions in that book, then you can be with her again.
Kato, you absolute prick.
Wait a minute. I don't know how to use magic.
Roger should be able to help you. He can bring her back to life, exactly the way I did.
Yeah, but isn't that...
Yuri, from now on, I'm your enemy.
Huh?
This is the last time we'll ever speak as friends.
What do you mean?
The world as you know it will end. By my hand. If you really think that you can stop me, my old friend, bring everything you have. Unlike Nicolai and Rasputin, I won't depend upon the power of some evil god. I'll do it with my own hands.
Come on. Enough with the joking.
This is no joke. If you want to know what my plans are, look inside that book. There isn't much time left.
Kato!
Farewell, my friend.
Okay, I'm going to weigh on that just real quick, just very briefly. Okay, so couple points, right here. In a serious note, Shadow Hearts as a franchise is the stories are about loss, right? I'm not doing a bit. I'm being genuine, right? I know, right? But these games are about loss. They're about grief and mourning. And the process of grieving, and how one faces a world that is often, at best, cruel and indifferent to the pain of humanity. And again, that's not a joke. That's the prevailing theme of all three mainline Shadow Hearts games. When we're not fighting curry men in a wrestling festival or anything, you'll know what I mean. But I appreciate that Kato, having been brought to the nadir of hope, has embraced a mysterious plan which he claims will end the world by his own hands. Good for him. I've got friends, too, that I've known for longer, in fact, than Yuri has canonically known Special Agent Kato. Much longer. My whole life. And to those friends, I say this. If I ever suffer a personal tragedy, and then emphatically swear that I am going to destroy the world with my own hands, and we will be enemies from this point out, you're allowed to just punch me then and there, right? You can just shit kick me. That door is open. Yuri, you don't have to let him walk. He's like, oh, I'm going to destroy the world with my own hands. And Yuri's like, okay, well, what have I done to the last three guys who are going to destroy the world? Beat him up. Anyway, speaking of beating up helpless old men already on their deathbeds, we're going after Minister Ishimura in the Azuba Kamigashi. Stop right there, criminal scum. I assume we've violated the law. Who the hell are you? He's here, right? The mastermind behind all this. Foreign Minister Ishimura. Oh, Foreign Minister. That's his actual rank. Okay. It's you. You're the ones. The rebels Lieutenant Colonel Terada was talking about. Do not take a single step further. Okay, maybe I'm just contemporary. Maybe I play other games in my off time. These guys are Helldivers. I mean, am I wrong? The articulated plate, fully automatic weapons, incongruous bayonets, the helmets. Hey yo, Rep Super Earth. How you boys doing? Also, we have the power of cutscenes on our side. We can ambush anybody. It doesn't matter what armor you're wearing. Sorry, I really have to go in. We're just breaking into an old man's house to beat him up. I'm like, this isn't a dungeon, this is a home invasion. The valiant Lieutenant Colonel Terada. That man, I'm sorry, you know what? That man does not look Japanese. He looks very Polish. I'm tossing this out here. They're here. Where the hell's Kato when you need him most? He's got blue eyes. I'm sorry, I'm not the only one seeing it. Dude, you're part of a Japanese nationalist front. How did you get this job? Well, has Mr. Ishimura been safely evacuated? Cool, Captain Asakura. The officer in command said the minister wouldn't leave. What? His family's leaving through the back. That's not Christopher Walken, it's the Fonz. You know it. Kasama reporting, sir. Ah, Kasama. What's the situation down below? I hear ongoing gunfire. Sir, our team at the entrance has been completely eliminated. Captain Yamazaki of Stag Team is leading a counter. Then, they won't get through. They won't get to the minister. Dude, we're getting to the minister. It's what we do. Oh yeah, no, we just beating up people in hallways. It's a very wide hallway. Okay. Oh, we still got Grand Papillon for a fight. I'm okay with that. Alright, so all these enemies like spread out using the space tactically, not allowing themselves to be so close together that, you know, they would be interfering with each other's fields of fire or tripping each other over each other tactically. Thank goodness I don't have mastery of space and time and teleportation. I lied. I do, actually. Gentlemen. Welcome to the theater.
Don't mess my clothes up.
You won't get out of this room alive! Open fire! I mean, you could have just opened fire. You don't have to say that. Anyway, speaking of violent home invasions, I'm gonna do that again because it was really funny. No, a friend of the channel, a regular viewer, when I had suggested a Shadow Hearts cover of the Fountains of Wayne seminal work, that of course being Stacy's mom, when I posited Karando's mom as a intellectual pursuit, much less a romantic one, they said that was hilarious, but there's no way that it was a shame that there was no way it would ever be done on camera. And I'm not going to name names because they know who they are, they know what they did, they know what they suggested. And that suggestion being that I have, like, shame or pride, and that I would not fully commit to a bit, is a little bit insulting. I'm not going to lie. Anyway, they've been proven wrong. And I'm saying this now on air, so I can't take it back or claim I didn't say it later. You can quote me on this. If I get to, I mean, we're still in the low double digits. If I get to 50 subscribers on the Corundum Cat Plays on YouTube, I will do the whole song on camera and off. I suppose off and then on. You know what I mean. But really, deeply offensive thinking I'm not going to commit to a bit just because it's embarrassing and I can't sing worth a damn. It's like we're not operating on the same level of mutual respect. You know, just to shake it up a little bit, we're going to do a dog laser. Which is, you know, which is effective. I'm not sure it's as funny as just getting all of them in one attack, but certainly not when I botch that. An easy one. That's fine, we'll jump on them.
That was a piece of cake.
Come on, let's show them who they're dealing with. My dudes, like we are just leaving a pile of bodies in our way. I mean, part of me admires their dedication, but not like, you know, a lot.
I can still fight.
Wow, these guys are good. These guys haven't done a single point of damage to us, Joaquin.
The Chimera's upstairs. We just can't get to him.
Yeah, what are we gonna do? We can't retreat now that we've got this far. I want to see what we're dealing with face to face. As long as he's alive, the war and the lies will never stop. I mean, most importantly, I can steal a lottery ticket while I'm here.
They're here. This is where we put our lives on the line, Stag Team. All men attack.
I'm not gonna lie, I think if they just shot us without, like, posturing and being like, we're gonna get you, we're the best, this is so important, yada yada, I think if they just shot us, they'd be doing a lot better.
I can still fight.
Also, I'm aware it's deeply cheesy that I keep doing that, gathering up and just hitting him once, but, like, it's funny. We've just established I'll do anything to commit to a pit. Yeah, you better run, Charles.
Some reporting. Stag Team is down. Captain Yamasaka's been taken out.
Yeah, he didn't even have a special name tag, buddy. I mean, I don't know what to tell you.
What? Yamazaka's out. Okay, you take backup here. Listen up, everyone. Butterfly Team is all we've got left. It's up to us now. We're not going to be beaten by these kids. Let's show them what the titanium soldiers can do. Let's do it.
When was titanium, like, first processed? Was titanium in regular use in 1915? Like, I legitimately don't know. I'm not a chemist. Oh, wrong room, gentlemen. Sorry. Okay, I'm not gonna gather everybody up and have Karen kill them with one thrown sword this time. I've been doing too much of that. And y'all, as the best-looking audience on Twitch, deserve better. I am going to gather all of them up and then have Joaquin do an ultimate buster and crush them all with his pecs. Because that's what y'all deserve. Titan 1791. I had no idea. I thought it was much more modern than that. Okay, titanium team. That's fair.
You pipsqueaks are afraid of me.
Thank you for checking that out, Tim. Appreciate it. Oh, a locker key. Okay, hang on. I'm not sure are there actually random encounters? I think it's just scripted ones. Let's check back in that locker room and see if we can steal something. That's it? An extract? That's hardly worth looting.
Pure metallic titanium was not okay, 1910. All right, well, all right, that's still 5 years on us. So yeah, titanium team, the best of the best. Now we know that.
Keep your eyes where they belong.
Also, man, the ability to just like cancel random encounters in 2 moves. I should not be entrusted with this power. It's too great for any man to wield. But, you know, too late now. Charge! Alright, I like this guy's gumption. It's not gonna work. It's the same fight in every room. Oh my goodness. But I appreciate that he just ran at us with a bayonet and tried to be, like, posturing about it. I'd say promote that man, but, you know.
No matter what the battle, I'll fight it.
Okay, you know, they can't keep doing this to me. They give me another locker key. It's probably going to be something dumb and not worth the trip back downstairs, but I have to know. Anyway, considering that we're traversing the same hallway with the exact same fight back and forth, I actually don't feel bad about using our gathering combo here.
I didn't expect much anyway.
And this is a fine place to be farming ring perfect victories if we were wanting to drive up our stats for that. Notes for the future. Oh, a mind's eye. Actually, that's worth checking out. That might be worth the trip. Mind's eye. What do we do? Hit area disappears. Physical attack power is doubled. Oh. Oh. Oof. Woof. Okay, that is an incredibly powerful item. You just do double damage. You don't get a judgment ring. I am not equipped to use that right now. There are some winning builds for Shadow Hearts built around abusing the Mind's Eye, just giving like one character all of the hit area expands, and then like the Lariat or something. Karen is actually a very good choice for it, because her Judgment Ring is just quarters. She only has 4 hit areas, but it's just the 4 points around the compass, so you can actually do it blindfolded pretty easily. Food for thought. Might try that later. Alright. I'll admit, that was worth a detour going back downstairs.
I didn't expect much anyway.
Okay. No more distractions. We have to beat up an old man. Preferably helpless.
You've got past a lot of my men. You guys aren't so bad. If you value your lives, get out of my way. It's only Shimura I want. Ha! Don't underestimate us, kid. We're the Imperial Titanium Soldiers. You can't intimidate us. Attack!
Y'all better have more than just 6 of your guys again. They don't. They actually don't. Well, no one can say we did not give them the option. I wonder if this is another fight like facing down Lenny in the dungeon where we rescued Roger, where it's like going to be multiple waves of mooks to soften us up before the boss. If so, we're not very soft.
I didn't expect much anyway.
Looks like the battle's over. Guess it's time for me to leave. Just one more thing before I go. My ultimate weapon, Mecha Lord!
What? 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 Okay, you know... I'm not sure we're operating on the same level of respect. Fine. Cool. Let's rage, let's gale, and let's see what the Mecha Lord can do. If y'all ain't more powerful than the Demon Lord Astaroth, I don't know what to tell you, my guy. Oh! Oh, that's a problem. It seems to be immune to physical damage. Well, why didn't you open with that, you nunts? Also, don't beat up my bat. Okay. Well, not the party I would have brought for an enemy which is going to be completely immune to physical attacks. It's all it is all that titanium. I believe Tim addresses it quite perfectly. Special man. The golden bat. Joaquin here is just a wasted slot. He doesn't have crest magic in golden bat form. That's disappointing. Wow, that's a lot of health. Okay, fire class, non-class physical, fire class. So, okay, let's test this theory. It says fire as opposed to physical. Let's see if Karen can still use her specials. Alright, okay, so that still works. Power cannon? I mean, I'm upset about it, but only a little. Fine, we'll bring him back so he can at least tank hits. Like, not very well, but... I guess we're just going to have to combo as best we can with our magic here. Pulse, okay, Pulse works decently well. He's a bit high up in the air. Hopefully he falls down. He did not. Yeah, limitations. I punched Joaquin into... You know what? I'm not even going to bother healing Joaquin, because, like, if we've established if the boss uses special, he'll kill him in one hit anyway, so... If we can get a 4-person combo, and Joaquin was the last one to go, he can use magic. He can use combo magic. which will still allow him to participate in the fight. So let's try for that. Hit me with my own bat. Yeah, no. No joke. Golden Bat doesn't even get combo magic. Even Yuri gets combo magic. Oh, that's terrible. Alright, well, he can heal himself. Hit me with a dog? Not cool, dude. Not cool. Though I guess on the one hand, this does mean I have a dedicated healer for the fight, because Joaquin is doing nothing else. So he will be an item caddy. To defuse and recover mana here. Yuri's burning through it. Normally we rely on punching people. Oh, reverse ring. Oh, that's terrible. Okay. I had forgotten that happened, and it sure did. One hit point! You can't get the bat down! Actually, instead, we are gonna heal all of Yuri's MP. And Joaquin's just going to have to cross his fingers. Hope for the best. Ugh, hate those ring abnormalities. I have just healed him. I have a feeling that the boss is like coded to attack the party member with the least amount of hit points, because like almost all of his attacks have been at Joaquin, including both of his big hitters. I mean, that might be random, but it doesn't feel terribly random. Alright, how's Karen's at? She gets one more round of big stuff before she'll need MP healing. She's pretty close to needing spirit healing, but see how we do. As is Yuri. Okay, 2 more rounds of activity for Yuri. Most important right now, Karen needs to stay in the fight, so all MP. Yeah, no, it's got to be lowest hit points, because he keeps coming at our boy. So I am actually going to use Blanca to do spirit healing for Yuri, who is the closest to going berserk, actually, because of the way fusions work. And that reverse ring does not make that any harder than normal. And let's assume that the boss is going to attack Joaquin again and put his health back up. And we can worry about Soul in the next round. I'll say, this is why I spent so much money at the Machamel Brothers. You always want consumables. Reverse ring has been healed. Wonderful. Okay. We go in all in. Joke's on you, Mechalord. He wasn't contributing to the fight anyway. This should either do it from Blanca or on the combo with Yuri. On Blanca. Very good. Your mecha ain't nothing. Should have made it magic proof. I suppose that's the flip side of my luck for getting Grand Papillon for Neo Astaroth. Minister, run! Get away from here! Man, y'all don't be hitting me with so many cutscenes. It's already past time. Come on, game. Help a streamer out.
So, you finally come.
You're Ishimura, the foreign minister?
I am he.
I've wanted to meet you.
You're Hyuga's son, aren't you?
Yeah.
And who has hired you to kill me? Russia? China?
Nobody.
Then... why is it that you seek to take my life?
'Cause you're nothing but a murdering son of a bitch.
Nonsense.
You're planning to use Nicolai to set off a war in Russia, aren't you?
To protect Japan from the West, yes, that's correct.
What do you mean?
Unless someone in Asia stands up to them, the Western powers will take over here. China, Korea, and Japan all will fall. But I will not allow my beloved homeland to suffer such an ignoble destiny.
That's a load of bull. Why do you have to stir up a war in Russia to do that?
China capitulated, gave in to the West 100 years ago. Among all the nations of Asia, only Japan has been able to take a stand against them. But in order to successfully continue resisting, we must become bigger and stronger. We must plant the seeds of future power now on the Asian continent. And when the moment finally arrives for us to hurry, to the aid of the beleaguered Russia, it will be Japan that will become the supreme ruler of all of Eurasia.
So, that's why you've done all this?
Correct.
Is that why you used Kato to kidnap Nicolai?
It was always my firm intention to have him become the ruler of the new Russia.
That's insane. If you do that, it's gonna set off a whole new war.
All wars end eventually. Suffering is merely temporary.
What about all the people that will die?
An unfortunate necessity.
Bastard.
You can kill me, but my plan will not end. Someone will take my place.
You can, in fact, not punch your way out of the rising tide of nationalism.
Kosuke, get away from here!
Leave my grandpa alone!
Nah, beat up the kid first.
Don't you dare touch my grandpa, you hear?
Pick him up, use him as a bludgeon. Get Joaquin on it.
Please.
Be like, hey, nice
My
grandchild.
grandson is innocent. Don't kill him. Don't kill him. I'm begging you. Please. Please.
Don't you dare beg for his life! What about the people you sent to kill in your name? What about the children whose lives have been snuffed out by your soldiers? How many parents have begged just like you for their children's lives? They cried and begged and pleaded for their lives. And they were killed anyway. They tried to protect their homes, and they were killed anyway. How many people will you sacrifice for your stupid, petty ambitions? Protecting them from the West, huh? Well, protect this! Doing it for your country, huh? Well, here's what I think of that! I say you did it for yourself! Stupid, arrogant idiot! You should rot in hell! Rot in hell! Rot in hell!
Where's Yuri?
Beating up an old man.
Well,
Not you, Roger. You're cool.
He's still pretty down, huh? Well, I'll see what I can do to help.
Roger?
Karen, the leader of the Inugami clan was looking for you.
For me, you sure?
Yes, she's at the Fountain of Sukune.
Karen's like, oh, Karanda's mom's got it going on. Okay.
Yeah. You couldn't kill him, huh?
No.
Even though you wanted to, right?
Yeah.
Hurts, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Good. That's how it's supposed to feel. He's lost it all. His iron soldiers, his mad scientist, Kato, Nicolai, everything. All he's got to look forward to is a short, sad life. But it's more than enough time to think over all the crimes he's committed.
The thing is, even he was just doing what he thought was right. He was fighting for his country, his grandson. But what have I been fighting for?
Money,
When
mostly.
that kid was staring
We're
at
rich.
me like that, I realized I had no idea.
You're fighting for Alice, are you not? I think that you are.
Huh?
For the world she loved so much. The future. And also you. Her dreams were very important to you. So I think that maybe you fight to try to help her dreams come true. Am I wrong?
Alice.
Come on. You've got to buck up. This isn't like you. No matter how much you want to, you know you can't change the past.
I know that. But I can't stop.
It's difficult to live a life without having any regrets. Yeah, I've been alive for 700 years, and I've spent most of that time regretting. That's right, laugh. Laugh and just go on. That's the best thing to do. Then you can look back at even the saddest things and smile. Yuri,
Yeah?
I'm going to bring Alice back to you.
What?
The emigre magic that Kato used on Ulka. Many famous wizards have tried and failed. Even I felt its dark call. However, I've always resisted its temptations.
But
What is Kato planning? We simply have to find out what his intentions are. Like he said, the secret is in the book.
You're going to bring the dead back to life?
The two of us will. If one of us goes crazy and turns into a monster, then the other one will be forced to kill him and stop the magic. How about it?
Okay. I want to do it.
Good. Then let's hurry up and take off for Europe. Now I've got to prepare the tools I need in order to perform the ritual.
Do you remember Alice? There's a story about Alice.
You want to see me? So, how is he doing? He's still pretty depressed. I'm sure he will be fine soon. Yes. He is so much like my brother, inside and out. Is he really? You care for him, don't you?
Kind of transparent, Karen.
Yes, I like him a lot. I thought so. A woman like me, do you think he could ever love me? Love you? I mean, you'd know as his aunt. Oh, come now. Don't be silly. Of course he could love you. Thank you so much. You're welcome. But what is it exactly that's worrying you? What is it, my dear? Nothing. It's just... Yes? I know that he doesn't feel the same way. Are you sure? He's still in love with Alice. Alice? His lover. She died protecting him. But I love him too, more than anything. I don't think he knows how I feel. But you do plan to fight for him, don't you? Yes. That boy was born under a strange star. His whole life, he's been fighting with his destiny. His destiny? Yes. No matter what he does, he cannot escape. You too, Karen. You were born with a heavy destiny as well. Me too? Yes. I called you to this place because I wish to give you this. It's a photo of him from just before he went overseas. I thought that you might like to see what he looked like as a child.
Aunt Saki handing out the baby pictures here. We'll follow up with that existential dread shortly. Let me retreat back to a safe point here, because we are already past time. Also, don't get me wrong, I'm really glad that Karen is getting, exposition on her own right. She's getting to articulate her feelings about Yuri, her involvement in the story. We just failed the Bechdel-Wallace test, because we finally had two female characters on screen of their own volition, and they spoke entirely about a man. so I'm a little salty about that. But still, a very productive session. We have defeated Astaroth once and for all. Nicolai is properly dead. We have recovered the evil manuscript of Saint Emigre, which definitely resurrects the dead without any, problems, shortcomings, complications, existential failures, or eldritch abominations. That's why you see so many immortal resurrected people running around, because it works without issue. Roger has decided to get in on that necromancy, and we are firmly into the endgame. All of the proper plot threads have been trimmed down, and now we can concentrate on Kato vowing to destroy this world with his own hands, and we'll see what comes next. A lot of side quests, some necromancy, and some side quests. But we will get more into that next time. For now, thank you for joining us, and yeah, as ever, my petite Papillon, it has been wonderful having you here. And take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and I will see you in the next one.